there's one fight you could go back and rematch it, what would it be?
Be the Conor fight for sure.
Yep.
Anybody who's watched my career, even some people think I threw the fight because I was just so fucking off on that particular night. Like, it was such a bad performance of mine. So like, and I always prided myself on like being in these big moments and being that guy who would come through on that big moment. Like, until I fought Conor, man, I would be a 3-1 dog or a, 4-1 dog. And these were the moments I kind of thrived for, that I wanted. And that's who I was. Like, I defined myself as that guy that came through on these crazy moments, whether I was underdog or not. And that fight on that night, I wasn't that guy. And it's when, like, when you're in that moment, you only get this small period of time, and you train so long for the moment, and you only get defined on what you did in that 16 minutes. And you don't get to say, but it's like, no, it's a tattoo you wear on your face forever. And it's like that you only get that 15 or 25 minutes and the world defines you by it. So like, that would be one that I would like to get back. That was a tough one to swallow for sure.
Yeah. I wonder how much those guys were training, Conor and those guys specifically training off that right hand that you like to throw, where you really kind of lunge into it and float off. I wonder how much they were training on countering off that, because it seems like in that fight, he was just literally waiting for that the whole time.
Yeah, so like, crazy, right? He does this little, and I think Sean does it too. They do this little pull back and then immediately come back. It's like a small hitch back, and then they're already, it's beautiful the way you do it. But like that, what I was doing when I call it a dart, and I was very successful throughout my career with the dart. Bernard Hopkins showed me it, where I would just kind of square my right shoulder in and then push off my back foot. And it was almost like a jab with my rear right hand. And I landed on so many people, but for that move against the southpaw, if I don't land, I'm completely exposed to that left hand. And I would need to come back with a hard jab in order to set myself back in place and be balanced again. And since that fight, when I do the dart, I always hard jab after now to set myself balanced, because I learned the hard way in a big moment where I got caught with that there. But yeah, I learned from it, and the move was successful, like highly successful throughout my career, so I can't be mad at it. But you're always evolving in the sport. So like, even when I dart today, I'll dart and I always bring back a hard jab to set myself balanced again, so I can continue to either move and get out of the way or be offensive again. But tough one.
Yeah, you see people. I mean, yeah, Sugar does it too. He'll pressure you just enough so you lunge in and get your feet squared up. And you even saw it with Max Holloway and Ilya Topuria. As Max Holloway was stepping back, his feet are squared up, and that's when he got cracked hard with that shot. And you see it. I mean, you see it a lot in MMA now with guys that are good boxers, good counter punchers, waiting for that other guy to square up his feet, and then
looks beautiful. I fucking love that.
Yeah, similar when Suge dropped Aljo too. He squared up his feet, and fucking smoked him. Yeah.